Who among us is not fascinated by the mysteries of history, especially when they touch the depths of the unknown and the esoteric? Today, I invite you to embark with me on an enlightening journey filled with hidden secrets. Let's explore one of the most enigmatic and intriguing works ever discovered, a manuscript that defies time and human understanding, the Voynich Manuscript. But what exactly is the Voynich Manuscript? Where does this aura of mystery surrounding it come from? And above all, what is the secret prophecy hidden in its pages? Discovered in 1912 by the antiquarian bookseller Wilfrid Voynich, this manuscript consists of a book of approximately 240 pages, filled with illustrations and texts written in a language or code that, to this day, no one has fully deciphered. Paleographic analyses date the manuscript to the 15th century, more specifically between 1404 and 1438. Its pages contain illustrations of strange plants, astrological diagrams, naked female figures immersed in green liquids, and a vast array of unintelligible texts. Imagine an undecipherable text that has challenged cryptographers, linguists, historians, and brilliant minds for centuries. How many secrets can we conjecture are waiting to be revealed as we advance in the interpretation of this intriguing document? The Voynich manuscript has always evoked a special fascination, mainly due to its unique characteristics. There is no other known document that resembles what we see in its pages. The botanical illustrations, for example, depict plants and flowers that do not match any known species in modern botany. This leads scholars to question whether they are the products of a fertile imagination, a lost civilization, or if they represent extinct plants or those from other parts of the universe. But how can we interpret these plants? Some argue that they may have deep symbolism, representing not so much the physical realm, but esoteric knowledge to be decoded. Could they be symbolic representations of states of mind, physical and mental health, or even paths to spiritual enlightenment? The way these illustrations are presented suggests a connection between the natural and the transcendental, an attempt to unite the physical with the metaphysical. When we look at the astrological illustrations, we see a clear attempt to synthesize knowledge of the cosmos, perhaps aligned with Hermetic or alchemical philosophy. Astrology has always played a crucial role in the quest to understand our place in the universe, the celestial influences on our lives, and the path to personal and collective transcendence. Possibly, the astrological representations in the Voynich manuscript contain star maps reflecting a unique vision of the cosmos. But as we delve into what could be the greater purpose of this enigmatic manuscript, we reach a crucial point, the secret prophecy. If indeed there is a hidden message in its pages, what could it be telling us? Some scholars of sacred and esoteric texts believe that the Voynich manuscript contains teachings that reveal not only lost ancient knowledge, but also predictions about the future of humanity. It is at this point that our reflections intersect with the idea of ancient wisdom that could still guide humanity today towards a new spiritual awakening. Some argue that the manuscript is a key to a deeper understanding of the universe, a gateway to higher dimensions of consciousness. To illustrate practically, let's think about how other ancient sacred and mystical texts have been used. The I Ching, for example, is an ancient Chinese text used for spiritual guidance and divination. Could the Voynich manuscript be a Western equivalent, an oracle of pure and symbolic wisdom awaiting proper translations to instruct us on the path of enlightenment? It saddens me to see that we are only at the beginning of the possible revelations that the Voynich manuscript has to offer. However, diving into these questions leads us to think about our relentless search for meaning, for understanding the mysteries of the universe, and for spiritual transformation. In Esotericism, nothing is in vain. Each symbol, plant, and astrological diagram in the manuscript may be aligned with universal principles of wisdom. An important phase of our analysis is understanding the historical context. The 15th century was a period of transition between the Middle Ages and the Renaissance. Scientific discoveries, commercial expansion, and exploratory journeys were changing the world's perspective. The influence of alchemy, Hermeticism, and esoteric symbolism was on the rise, merging with scientific and astronomical discoveries. In this sense, the Voynich Manuscript is as much a child of its time as it is an odyssey into the timeless. Therefore, its study depends, in part, on understanding these fusions and syncretisms. When we return to the text, trying to decode its words and find a lost link, we open a portal to a language that may not be confined to our contemporary languages. Could it be the language of the soul, the subconscious, or even a form of extraterrestrial communication? Legends about ancient civilizations claim that there was a language before the Tower of Babel that unified all humanity. Could the Voynich Manuscript hold a remnant of this universal language? In this quest, patience is an essential virtue. Each interpretation, each new perspective offers us a piece of the puzzle. We must be meticulous, open to possibilities, and at the same time rigorous in our search for meaning and truth. I ask you to ponder, what do we truly seek when studying manuscripts like the Voynich? Diving into this text offers us a reflection not only of the past, but of our own inner quests for meaning and purpose. From trying to decipher the meaning of symbols and languages to the botanical and astrological illustrations, all seem to reflect an internal journey towards the soul. If we dedicate ourselves to understanding this secret prophecy, we will not only be unveiling ancient mysteries, but also navigating towards a more enlightened humanity, aware of its own potential. The Voynich is not just a book. It is a call for all of us who seek a greater purpose, a broader understanding of the cosmos, and a burning desire for spiritual transcendence. How then can we apply the possible teachings of the Voynich Manuscript in our lives? We can start by igniting our spirit of curiosity, opening our minds to new possibilities, and seeing beyond the obvious. We need to value hidden wisdom, the symbols, and the sublime messages that transcend time. By adopting this approach, we are not only studying the past, but shaping a path for a future full of wisdom and understanding. At the end of this intense journey of exploration, we understand better that the Voynich Manuscript is, above all, an enigma that provokes us to think more deeply, to reflect on the mysteries of the universe, and to connect with what is most profound within us. It is an invitation to develop our human potential on the paths of wisdom and enlightenment. I deeply thank each of you for joining me on this fascinating journey and hope that everyone continues to seek to know more about themselves and the mysteries that humanity still has to unveil. If you feel this same flame of curiosity and desire for understanding, keep exploring, questioning, and above all, believing that there is always more to discover. Each discovery is one step closer to a more united and enlightened humanity. Immense gratitude, and let's move forward in the quest for truth and wisdom.